guys, welcome back to another episode of Love Royale Season 1. If you're new here, my name is Leia and welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Join the fam. Become a bestie. Don't mind my appearance. You already know my hair needs to get done. I keep procrastinating on it because that is an all-day thing. And my weekends have been filled with other things. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Love Royale Season 1. Previously, on episode 4, we finished with everybody getting the pictures for the charity, all that good stuff. Made it back home, chatted with my bestie, told her what was going on, filled in all the deets. Then got called back to the castle to get ready for the gala, and then we showed up at the gala and we left off where Prince Harry said he had to tell us something. So I'm interested to find out what that is. Before we jump right on into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, share this video, check the description for all the playlists, all my socials, all that good stuff. And let's just jump right on into it. Love Royale Season 1, Episode 5. Let's go. Alright, Episode 5, Gala. The gala is here and the Fab Four are at each other's throats. Prince Harry stands before you at the entrance to the glittering ballroom, an urgent look in his eyes. After our talk yesterday, I realized I was holding something back. Something that could change everything. What is it? Prince Harry looks around at the ballroom, which is filling up with more guests by the moment. There's press all over the place, so I shouldn't even be saying this here. Come closer, Paige. The prince steps closer, whispering in your ear. There's a change in the air. Have you noticed? Sure, but it's normal for families to have disagreements. Sure, but you all just seem like a normal family sorting through a few disagreements. What family doesn't have a few issues? I'd say there are more than a few. And like I warned, more are coming to the light every day. A big shift could be coming with Granny's announcement at the end of the season. And now she's called a meeting before it for the whole family? Okay, but why did you want to tell me this? Because you have an unexpected twist, Paige, and now I need your help. Before you can press for more, Crawford appears looking even more serious than usual. Ahem. Mr. Crawford. You and Prince Harry break apart. He addresses Prince Harry curtly. You're needed back with the others right away. Prince Harry looks like there's more they want to tell you, but reluctantly exits. Is something wrong, Mr. Crawford? A public relations nightmare is unfolding as we speak. Follow me at once. Why is this such a big deal? You know exactly why, Megan. You planned it that way. Speak to me however you want, Willie, but do not shout at my wife. Shut up, all of you. I need to think. Okay, this is definitely a crisis. Can someone fill me in? It seems the Duchess of Sussex made derogatory remarks about the Duchess of Cambridge's auction item. Now everyone is upset and causing a scene, which clearly no one mitigated in our absence. Tell Paige what you said, Megan. Just that Kato's slip dress looked like a pair of socks and a pair of pantyhose had a hideous baby. It's not a big deal. People love babies. It's not as though your item is particularly amazing, Megan. In fact, it's positively boring. Right, Paige? No, it's perfect for Megan's fans. Actually, I think the briefcase is great. It'll get tons of bids from her TV fans. It's the perfect choice for the Duchess of Sussex specifically. Which is the point. We'll see. Anyway, it's an opinion, which I simply voiced. Then lower the volume because someone obviously overheard you. It's worse than that. A picture of the duchesses arguing has been posted online. Of course it has. Damn paps, they ruin everything. Now the public's focusing on the strife within the family rather than the auction. Which is the exact opposite of what we wanted. Still, I fear dress is no longer a viable option for Duchess Catherine's auction item. I have a solution. If we need to pull Kate's item, I could just put both of mine instead. As always, so genuine and generous, Meg. Finally, Kate sees the light when it comes to self-promotion and spoke too soon. I'll just have to come up with a new auction item. You got this, Duchess Kate. You got this, Your Highness. Forget what the Duchess of Sussex said. If anyone can make this work on the fly, it's you. Thank you, Paige. I agree. Excuse me, I have a charity auction to save. Duchess Kate quickly glides out of the room. The other royals glare at each other. If you want to keep your position, I suggest you go after Duchess Catherine at once. You race through the crowd to go find your upset royal. You rush into the white drawing room to find Duchess Kate pacing. You've never seen her this mad. Are you okay, Your Highness? Yes, though some would say this is classic Meghan. Doing something sophomoric as a power play and then spinning it to make herself the hero. Or even the victim. And sadly, I took the bait. The bait? It's like what we talked about when we first met, Paige. Charlotte's flower girl dress, Crygate, who made whom cry. Yes, you asked me about that in our first conversation. It was the same with her big TV interview when she said the photo of us at Wimbledon wasn't what it seemed. She stops pacing and levels you with a serious look. Can you believe I have to think about this nonsense when there's actual work to be done? Rise above it and focus on your royal duties. Just rise above it and focus on your royal duties. You've done that all this time anyway, Duchess. Never complain, never explain. Thanks for the reminder. And what matters tonight is raising money for our charities. This isn't about social media likes or shares to me. No offense. No offense taken. I understand your priorities. No offense taken, Your Highness. I completely understand your priorities. Leave social media to me. With pleasure. The Duchess gets a steely look of resolve in her eye and approaches you. Alright, enough about Meghan in the past. What we need to do is fix this. Which means we need another auction item and fast. Kate, they want us on the grand staircase. Kate turns to you. I'll keep thinking, but in the meantime, maybe try the kitchens. A bottle of Grand Cru might work. I'll sort it, Your Royal Highness. I'm counting on you, Paige. The royals exit, leaving you to head to the palace kitchens. You walk quickly down the hallway toward the kitchen when you notice something twinkling through the window. You stop to investigate and see that the twinkle belongs to the tiara of Queen Elizabeth, who is strolling through the garden. Oh my God, the Queen! If anyone would know how to handle this crisis, it would be her. You debate whether you should go straight to her kitchen. You debate whether you should go straight to the kitchen or go speak to Her Majesty. I'll skip her wisdom. You watch as the Queen walks by herself through the garden and remember how close the garden is to the kitchen. You could easily pop over to speak to Her Majesty on your way. I don't think we should bother the Queen with this, I'm being real honest. I should leave her out there alone. You take one last glance at the Queen and continue on your way to the kitchen. You rush into the busy and beautiful palace kitchen where dozens of focused staff prep food and drinks. Whoa, what's the hurry, Paige? Running from the law again? I'm definitely in a hurry. I need to find a new auction item for Duchess Kate and put out the fire that the Fab Four's fighting is causing online. A nearby chef calls for Emerson. Yes, chef. Emerson tosses some butter and sugar into a hot pan. Looks like you're really busy too. Absolutely, but I want to help if I can. Which is why what you really need is a drink. I should probably stay focused, Emerson. Emerson chuckles as a hot flame sizzles around his pan. I don't mean you need to get off your trolley. Then what do you mean? I had an idea for the auction. When I need to loosen up, I shake myself a stiff martini or two. So what if we came up with a signature cocktail for Kate and the other royals? You can auction off the recipe and the glasses they drink from. Kate did say that maybe a bottle of Grand Cru would work for the auction. And this is way more personal. Trust me, Kate'll love it. You might wonder about seeing Kate and Emerson in her apartment earlier, but before you can bring it up, your phone pings. Any luck in the kitchen? The auction will be starting soon. I hope you're right, Emerson, because it looks like I don't have any time to waste. Alright then, I'm gonna need your help. This drink needs to take all 4 of the young royals back to their happy place. But they're all so different. How do we do that? Good question. Emerson pours the figs into a dish and passes them to another sous chef nearby, asking them to cover me for a minute. He turns back to you and grabs some bar supplies. Wow, you work fast. Well, the crown is at stake, after all, and we work for the crown. They do good work, which makes our work matter. And since this cocktail is going to be your save, you should make it personal. How do you mean? Good drinks are all about ingredients that bring up good memories, like an amazing trip or special romantic moment, so let's lean into that for the base. What would make you happier, Paige? A bit of nostalgic fun or sweeping romance? Nostalgia. I want a cocktail that's a fun throwback. Nostalgia always makes me happy. I'd love a cocktail that's a fun throwback. Nothing like an old favorite to make you feel cozy and at home. One blast from the past coming right up. Emerson pulls out a cocktail shaker, jigger, and ice bucket. Alright, next we need to add ingredients that mean something to both the royal couples. For the Cambridges, maybe we go with the Welsh whiskey to remind them of living in Wales as newlyweds. Or perhaps champagne as a nod to the cocktails they drank at bougies in their 20s. Which do you prefer, Paige, a tidy Welsh whiskey or a très bon champagne? Whiskey will take them back. Whiskey will take them back to those newlywed days. That's the spirit, literally. It's a strong base for a cocktail, and hey, even a nice nod to the stability they bring to the crown. Emerson adds ice to one half of the shaker and pours in several shots of whiskey. Now for the Sussexes, maybe we go with ginger liqueur to remind them of their trip to Botswana. Or add egg white and lemon as a shout out to their chickens and citrus trees in Montecito. So, what says Sussex Royals more to you, Paige? Spicy ginger liqueur or fun and frothy egg whites and lemon? Let's put an egg on it, then get zesty. Let's go with the egg whites and lemon, get frothy and zesty. That'll balance out the whiskey nicely, just like how the Sussexes balance royal tradition with the new. And if we're lucky, maybe the lemon won't be the only thing making you pucker up. Emerson deftly cracks and separates an egg with one hand, adding the white to the shaker, then squeezes the lemon. He pops the lid on the shaker and vigorously shakes the cocktail, his lithe biceps flexing in his tight uniform. He pauses. Whoa, got a little bit dizzy. But my mate Rick always says you're a shit mixologist if you don't get woozy on the shake. He winks and pours the drink into a beautiful cut crystal glass. And finally, to bring it all together, we go to my secret stash. A secret stash, huh? He opens a cabinet to reveal an eclectic assortment of bottles and tins. Absolutely secret, but now you're in on it too. He surveys the shelf like a kid in a candy shop. These are all ingredients I picked up when I went abroad for uni to find inspiration as a chef. Curry paste from the night market I worked at in Singapore. Saffron bitters from Morocco. Those are incredible. He searches through a basket of herbs, brow furrowed. What are you looking for? Lavender is the perfect finishing touch. He pulls out a sprig of dried lavender and takes a deep whiff, savoring the smell. Close your eyes so you can really experience it. He comes closer to you and holds out the sprig. You close your eyes and inhale, taking in the herby floral scent. You and Emerson stand inches apart and he gently brushes your hand with his. You open your eyes to see Emerson smiling at you. He drops the lavender in the drink as a garnish. Works for cocktails and for a good bath, the perfect way to max and relax. The lavender or the cocktail? In an ideal world, why not both at the same time? And the right company to clink with. He flashes a gorgeous smile. But we can discuss self-care routines later. Right now, you need to be Duchess Kate's hero. You and Emerson grab your supplies and head up to the ballroom. You and Emerson stand before the fractured royals, skepticism across their faces. So, your plan is to get us drunk? And then what? Try to convince Kate to pick another auction item? He's already made the cocktails and you offer each of them a glass. The drink is the new option. Paige designed this just for the four of you. We'll auction off the recipe and the crystal as Kate's bidding item. After the week we've had, I could certainly use a drink. Cheers. The royals each take a sip, their faces remain unreadable, and you can't tell if they love it or hate it. You know, there's something about this that takes me back. Yeah, what is that? Duchess Kate breaks into a big smile. Wait, this is Welsh whiskey. Remember when we had that when we were living in Anglesey as newlyweds will? You can see the memories break over Prince William's face. His eyes light up. Of course, I can practically smell the fires we'd make in the fireplace. Megan lights up. These egg whites taste as fresh as the ones from our chicken coop in Montecito. And the lemons could have come from our trees. Emerson offers you a low-key high five, clearly proud of your teamwork. Watch out, these are strong. Well done, you Paige. Careful, you've lost your tolerance since I put you on a healthier diet. I don't want you falling over. He did go down quite easily in the training paddock. I am used to being the family punching bag after all. Prince Harry flinches when he laughs. Aw, Harry, at least the lavender really brings out the bruise around your eye. You're just jealous that Will's got to take a swing first. I won't dignify that with a response. Although there was that one night. Oh, I know exactly what night you're talking about. Though, let's face it, I'd be highest on Kate's list. Of course not, Megan. We're the best of friends. Kate takes a long, exaggerated sip of her drink. The royals laugh together. Emerson leans into you and whispers. Never thought I'd hear that again. You did that, Paige. I have to admit, this is a great auction item. It just needs one more thing, a name. And a picture to commemorate this moment. It may never happen again. One of my favorite drinks was called the Treasure Chest. Well, as Paige designed it, she should choose what it's called. Agreed, so let's name the drink and then we can take a picture. So, what should we call this new royal drink, Paige? The Balmoral Breeze. Let's go with the Balmoral Breeze. This tastes like a Balmoral Breeze to me. That's perfect, as it's practically made us as happy as Balmoral makes the queen. Another Balmoral Breeze, barkeep. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Alright, I'd like to propose a toast. Ooh, I love a good cheers, but what are we toasting to, Paige? To you four, the new guard of the royal family. A toast to the Cambridges and the Sussexes, the new guard of the royal family. For once, I'm happy to cheers to that. The royals are all smiles as they clink glasses. You snap a photo of them. You post a photo adding #BalmoralBreeze. I'll go let Crawford know about the change to the auction. I'll join you. I like to see Crawford's face when we actually do something right. And I should get back to the kitchen. We're going to need another batch of Balmoral Breezes. I hope I'll see you later, Paige. Kate turns to you. You really saved the day, Paige. Thank you so much. Kate looks across the ballroom. Oh, I think Crawford needs us, Megan. Excuse us, Paige, and thank you again. The Duchesses cross the ballroom, leaving you to sip your cocktail and take in the elegantly dressed guest. Suddenly, Prince Harry appears. Oh, Prince Harry. I hope you're enjoying that drink as much as I did, Paige. We should finish that talk we started earlier, but it's not the right time. You should enjoy what's left of your first gala. I've got to go work the room, but just so you know, I wish I could spend the night sipping a Balmoral Breeze with you. Prince Harry smiles at you, then walks back into the crowd. The silent auction is underway and going smoothly with bids coming in from guests and online bidders. You notice Emerson beckoning you over out of his kitchen clothes after a long night on the hobs. Looks like the day has been saved, hasn't it, Paige? All thanks to you, my knight in shining armor. Yes, and it's all thanks to you, my knight in shining armor. I'd say that recipe was a team effort, but I'd gladly come to your rescue any day, Paige. Especially if it means time alone with you. Emerson's flirty smile fades and he grows serious. I'll be honest with you, that cocktail we made wasn't the only thing that got stirred up tonight. There are some things about my past that very few people know about. But I'd like to share them with you, though not here. Will you join me on the roof for a nightcap? It's more private and has some of the best views in London. We're not supposed to go up there, but I know the way. Will you come to the roof with me, Paige? Sure, I'm kind of curious. Yes, let's have a nightcap on the roof. Yes, let's go to the roof for a nightcap under the stars. Emerson beams. Amazing. Follow me, Paige. The constellations await. You and Emerson step onto the roof of the palace and gaze at the views of Victoria Memorial, the Mall, and Big Ben. Emerson hands you a glass and pours a Balmoral Breeze from a flask. I thought I'd smuggle some Balmoral Breezes up so we could toast to your success. He pours himself a drink and you clink glasses. I was really impressed by how you kept your cool with the royals. You're not afraid to speak your mind to them. Not many people have the guts to do that. I'm glad you couldn't tell how scared I was. I'm glad you couldn't tell how terrified I was. The whole situation was nerve-wracking. You seemed as cool as an English cucumber. You've no reason to be scared, though. The royals obviously respect you and value your opinion. It's not easy to gain their respect, but you've done it in record time. Here's to you, Paige, for smashing your first gala. Cheers. You may have named this the Balmoral Breeze, but I'll always think of it as the Page. I don't usually name my libations after people. I've only done it once before, and I didn't think I'd do it again. But there's something about you. You both sip your drinks as the stars twinkle above. I loved our collaboration, but what is it? Thinking of ingredients to remind the royal couples of happier times brought back some of my own memories. I've only ever had one serious relationship. I ended up completely and utterly heartbroken. Since then, I've never really wanted to open myself up again. One of my friends keeps telling me I should. I was just in a serious relationship that ended too. I know how you feel, Emerson. I was in a serious relationship that ended badly. Quite recently, actually. I'm so sorry you're going through that, Paige. But it means a lot to know that I'm not the only one who has gone through a heartbreak. I hope happiness is in the future for both of us. Emerson's smile turns to a look of sultry seriousness. What would you say if I asked to kiss you right now, Paige? I tell you we should keep it professional for now. I tell you that we should keep things professional for now. I understand and I completely respect that. You have a level of professionalism that would make the firm proud. He smiles at you and you both look out at the lights of London. You turn to see Rory. You're not sure of how much he saw or heard, but he looks heated. This is a restricted area. We were just taking a look. Don't really care what you were doing, pal. I'm not your pal. Look, I'm not here to bust you. I gotta talk to Paige. We're in the middle of something. You can yap at Paige about tea sandwiches another time, Emerson. Right now, we got an emergency on our hands. There's been a security breach at the palace. And the intruder says they're here for you, Paige. What? You saved the gala from failure, but now a mysterious intruder is demanding to speak to you. Who knew life in the palace was so breathless? Find out what happens next in episode 6. Alright, so that was Love Royale, season 1, episode 5. So we're at the gala. Prince Harry was about to tell me something, and then we got interrupted by Crawford saying that there was a whole situation. Meghan made a comment about Kate's dress. Someone snapped a picture, posted it online. That was a big commotion. Now we had to find a different auction. Went to the kitchen, created a cocktail with Emerson. They loved it. Now that was the new auction item, the drink, along with the glasses that they drank from. So me and Emerson saved the day. And then Prince Harry was going to tell us something again, but he said it's not the right time. Then me and Emerson had a nightcap on the roof. He was going to kiss me, but I said let's keep it professional for now because I don't even know what's going on between him and Kate or whatever that situation is. And then Rory came interrupted saying that there's a mysterious intruder looking for me. I'm assuming it's Scott. I could be wrong. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to find out who that intruder is. So yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Join the fam. Also, don't forget, Parade has dropped their swim collection, so definitely go check out their swim collection. They also dropped some new cotton items from their cotton collection, so definitely go check that out also. yourparade.com, you could use my code Love Me Differently to save you some coins. It's either 20% or 30% off, but you could definitely save you some coins. You could check out their swim collection. I got a bathing suit. It's hanging up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the fam. Journey to 1K subs. We are getting monetized this year. I didn't say that in the beginning, but I'm saying it now. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Later.